Here, they don't pay us those weekly wages they promised. We don't do those jobs they promised. Instead, we eat their peas and get luxurious life in return. We eat their feces. After eating it, one gave birth to something
Yellow
like
viewers, welcome once again to another educative episode of African Confessions HD, right here on Extraordinary Africa. If you're still new in this show, we publish lifetime confessions. Usually, we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. And today, in our video, we have 3 confessions. So stay tuned as we are going to take you through the stories. The third confession is a story of a lady who slept with her own blood brother in a ritual to seize another ritual. Viewers, without wasting much of your time, let's go straight into the first confession for today. Hello, Extraordinary Africa. Please hide my identity when publishing. I am in a painful situation as we speak right now. It was in 2008. I was traveling from Pretoria to collect my transcript. I did human resources management at Pretoria University. The worry and next step was searching for a job. I traveled safely, took my results and returned home. On my way returning, in the bus, I sat next to this guy I can't mention. We talked as we traveled. I told him I came to Pretoria to collect my results. Usually, I don't share with strangers, but on this day, I was overexcited. It wasn't easy to complete the degree program. The guy was also excited. His sister has traveled abroad that same day. It was interesting to hear. I has been looking for someone with better knowledge about work in abroad. He gave me the link which his sister used. I saved it on my cell phone. We arrived in Johannesburg where I stay. I went home. Those days I was staying with my late auntie. She was my father's only sibling. Aunt took me after my mom's death. My father died before I knew nothing. I know him from photographs. Aunt did everything for me to reach tertiary education. She don't have a child. Most people in the neighborhood thought I was their daughter. She was diagnosed with sugar diabetic and stopped going to work. Auntie used to sell her only car for me to finish tertiary education. She was so excited I passed. I told her about a broad job opportunity. The excitement decreased. I thought it was going to be good news to her, but it was not. She asked me who was going to take care of her. I went out of words and failed to answer. Without her knowledge, I followed the link on Google and took the job sponsor's cell number. The following day, I phoned them. They said they were going to pay all my travel expenses from visa to accommodation. Auntie never supported it. She wanted me to find a job somewhere local. To my surprise, the sponsor started to pressurize me, trying to convince me to move to Taiwan. I told them about my sick auntie. They said they can pay the expenses for both of us. It was now good news to my auntie. The sponsor said the company was going to give me a weekly wage of 5,000 US dollars. Because of happiness, we sold our house before leaving. Everything went wrong while still on our way. Auntie died on our way. She suddenly fell down and died on the spot. We arrived in Taiwan. I was taken by the sponsors. They never allowed me to see my auntie's body. I last saw it at the airport. I don't understand what happened. Here, they don't pay us those weekly wages they promised. We don't do those jobs they promised. Instead, we eat their peas and get luxurious life in return. We eat their feces. After eating it, one gave birth to something like a heart. The thing will be like bleeding. I don't know how much to explain. They took ladies, especially from South Africa, Kenya, Namibia, Zambia, Botswana, Nigeria, Ghana, Zimbabwe, and many other English-speaking nations, especially in Africa. So nowadays, I am dreaming my auntie crying, "Why did you kill me? Go back to South Africa. Tell everyone you killed me." Guys, I don't know. I don't remember putting my hand on auntie. Instead, I'm struggling. The people we are staying with kill anyone with plans to leave. Is it wrong if I kill myself? Yellow Uncle, can you please publish my story? I tried many platforms but received few responses. All I need is advice. My father did a money-making ritual years ago. On that ritual, my father killed this other man. He wanted to use the brain in prophesying. The ministry grew. My dad was one of the best prophets at our church. He did a ritual to be where he was. In 2007, a dad passed away in a serious accident. Everything changed for us. My sister's gone mad. One of my brothers committed suicide. Elders of our family went to Mozambique to see a traditional healer. It was exposed. My father did a human blood ritual to seize the burden. One male and one female of our family were supposed to sleep together. The elders forced me to sleep with my blood brother. We have a child together. So I moved to Cape Town in search for greener pastures. In Cape Town, I met my fiance in 2015. We both have kids. He had a child from his previous relationship. His son used to visit us during the weekend. So one day he came and I made breakfast. While Dad was out making shopping, my son finished his food while the stepson didn't. I asked why she did not touch this food. He told me that they told him not to eat food that I cooked or food that is cooked by me. The child was 5 years old by that time. So Dad came back from the shopping center. I called the child and asked him to repeat what he was saying, and he never said anything but looked down. After that day, I told my husband that I will no longer make food for his child because it's disturbing. I might make food for him. Next thing he gets sick and I might be blamed for all that. So now Dad want the child to come and stay with us full time. Am I wrong for not wanting the child to stay with us? Cause from my side, I'm scared for my own safety. Who will cook for the child? Also, I suspect they might know a little bit about my background. I never disclosed it to my husband. That's my story. What's your advice to me? Yellow Extraordinary Africa, please post for me. It's kinda urgent. I am 21 years old. I am a student at the University of Pretoria. I wanna deregister or rather take a break from school. Reason behind, I am not well physically, mentally, and emotionally. I am constantly sick. Time and time again, I am admitted at hospitals. I am battling depression and I'm underperforming because of all this. I missed so many tests and assignments submissions because of being in and out of the hospital. Yes, they are giving me chance to write and submit, but the pressure is just a lot and I won't survive it. Depression is getting worse day by day. I just need a break from everything. At this point, I don't even think I know myself anymore. I don't have the zeal and desire to live anymore. Many times I feel like I could just sleep and never wake up. There is a lot that's going on that I can't mention here. So I want to know from fans, if it's possible, to deregister now since it's almost exam season. I don't want to drop out. I'm definitely going to register again next year. I want to find myself again. So if there's someone who has deregistered before and continued the following year or works at the university, please tell me on how to do and about all this. Sorry, my brother, for what is happening. I think, in my own opinion, I think you need to take a break, at least maybe for a semester, and get back to the full of you. I'm very sorry for that kind of experience. It happens in life. It happens in life. There are ups and downs in life. There are ups and downs in life. So we will be with you in prayers. Don't forget to pray. Don't forget to pray for yourself again. We don't know. Sometimes it might be evil spirits trying to take your life or remove you from what will help you in the future. Don't stop praying and fasting. We'll be with you in prayers. Thank you so much for sharing. Maybe there can be someone in the same situation. Okay, and there is this first confession. My sister, thank you so much for sharing that story. These years, most Africans are migrating to many countries abroad. I think that's a lesson. Firstly, I would like to thank you, my sister. Guys, before we do anything, let's do a background check, a proper background check. You will be in trouble like what our sister is now experiencing. She don't even know where the body of your aunt was taken to. So, in whatever we do, let's put prayers first. Let's put God first. Then we do. We can't walk alone. We can't walk alone in this world. My sister, you need to move forward with your life. You need to move forward with your life. I'm so happy that you have a cell phone. My sister, start that journey. Start searching for a God-fearing church. Start searching for a God-fearing church. Guys, if there's anyone want to help our sister, she is looking for a God-fearing church, drop the name of the church down below. My sister, you need to start praying and fasting. It happens in life. It happens in life. I'm sorry for the experiences. I'm so sorry you lost your auntie. You lost your auntie, but I think it might be connected with that journey. So prayers are needed in that kind of situations. You won't walk alone. Seek Jesus. Seek Jesus, my sister. Everything will be okay. Have faith in God. God is for us. God is for us. Also, there was this story of this lady who is saying, "Hello, uncle, can you please publish my story? I tried many platforms but received few responses. All I need is advice. My father did a money-making ritual years ago. On that ritual, my father killed this other man. He wanted to use the brain in prophesying. The ministry grew. My dad was one of the best prophets at our church. He did a ritual to make it short, the lady said. So I met a fiance The fiance is a child from the first marriage. The child rejected to eat the food our sister cooked. You need to sit down. You need to find someone close to the child. They should talk. They should talk. Maybe there's something bad the child heard about you. You need to know the real reason behind before staying with the child. Otherwise, you might be blamed in the future. My sister, I'd like to say sorry for what happened. African traditional religion. Why? Brother, sister sleeping together. Is that godly? So touching. So touching. Guys, let's comment. Let's help our friends from this mad. We don't want them to commit suicide. Like in the first confession, the lady is saying, is it wrong if I commit suicide? We don't want all that. Let's correct them. Let's give them advices. Thank you so much, everyone who confessed. Thank you so much, everyone who was tuned in. Viewers, I would like to thank you so much. You are always there for Solution Angle and Extraordinary Africa. I love you so much. Thank you so much. You mean a lot to us. Bye for now. Have a good day.